Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a blueprint through which you can achieve anything in life. And trust me, it is easy if you can believe it is easy. You must have heard terms going around like quantum leaping, manifestations, vibration, frequency, energy, and you might be confused about what is true, what is not, what you should follow, and what you should not. Trust me, there are about 100 terms related to this, so many things people are telling you a lot of things, but those are just extra things which you can go into later. But first you need to clear your basics, you need to clear your mindset, which I'm going to be telling you right now. You need to clear the basics first, which is what we are going to be doing today. You can call this your manifestation guide, because that's manifestations are real thing. Trust me, it is. It's just a special name, a special, like an extra name given to just your thought patterns. Like what you give, you receive. Manifestation just means that. So the first thing you need to understand is quantum leap. So you must have heard this term going around. It's a term that's often used in physics as well. So in physical terms, and yes, I looked this up. It means that electrons, they go from one state to another. Like in the atom, electrons jump from one energy level to the other energy level, and that is called quantum leaping. Now, how we practically see how we see quantum leaping as in our practical life, it is like I am a person who's vibrating at a certain frequency right now. What is frequency? Frequency is just what I'm feeling, my emotions. That is frequency, what I'm feeling at this present moment. So, whatever frequency I'm vibrating on, obviously, because as I've said before, we are all energies. I'll go more into that later, but first, just clear your basics. I am vibrating at a certain frequency, and my desired dream self, dream reality is on another frequency. If my dream is to be a millionaire, if right now, as my current self, I'm free, the vibration that I'm sending out to the universe is I don't have enough. I have a lack in my life right now. I don't have a good home. I don't have a car to drive to. I have to use public transport, all of that. Then I'm not aligning with my dream self's reality, with my dream reality. So if I'm not aligned with my dream reality, it cannot come into my current reality as well. If that is making sense, and I hope it does. So the way electrons shift from one energy level to another energy level because they want to go to their next state, you can do the same thing. You can shift your energies, because many people may say you are what you are mentally, you are what you are physically, your personality is who you are. In reality, it is our energies, our soul, which is who we really are. That is our core foundation. Energy, soul, it practically means the same thing. So our energies are who we are at the core, and everything has an energy. The money that you spend has energy, the water that you drink has energy, the phone that you're listening to right now has an energy. Everything has an energy. So even if you think non-living things, like they're non-living, they still are vibrating on a specific frequency. They're still having an energy inside them. So if I want to achieve something, and if my current self, my current reality wants to change, it has to align with my dream reality, with my dream self. And how will we do that? That's what we are going to be looking through. But first, I just wanted to clear you on the concept of energies. Please remember that we all are energies. Everything has an energy. Everything is vibrating at a certain level. So next thing you need to know is that your thoughts and beliefs and feelings, emotions, that is what determines your energy. So what determines your frequency? And see, these three terms, vibrations, frequency, energy, these are very correlated. They're almost the same thing. It's just that energy is who you are at the core. We all are energy, is, as I said. Frequency is what you're feeling at the present moment. Vibration is also similar to frequency and what you're sending out to the universe. Because as I've said before, whatever you're giving out, you're going to receive it, and that has the same. And this thing that we're talking about right now, it has the same foundation. Whatever we give out, we receive. So yes, as I was saying, thoughts, beliefs, feelings, our emotions, that is what determines our frequency. Please don't get confused between the three terms. I hope I've made that clear. So as I was saying, our thoughts, beliefs, and feelings will determine what frequency we are vibrating on. So if we all get about 60,000 thoughts a day, so majority of them is negative. But then it's not like there are no positive thoughts in that. We have to choose to focus on the positive thoughts. We have to choose to look at things from the positive perspective. If right now, if I'm not rich right now, I have a lack in my life, I don't have to focus on that. I can totally shift from that perspective and some shift it to the feeling that yes, I have enough in my life, there is abundance in my life. So you have to focus on those positive thoughts. Another thing, listen to more and more good videos, like videos who talk about personal development, manifestations, your worth, self love, all of that, self concept, and your top tier self concept, all of that. Listen to those kind of videos because they are fueling the words into your head, because you're already having majority negative thoughts. So you have to give more positivity to yourself, because see that in the end we have to think good. Now obviously it is not the case that you will be able to think positively all the time. You will look at every perspective positively every single time. No, that will not happen. You cannot stay positive 100% of the time, but you can stay positive 90% of the time. And yes, sometimes you will see yourself having that negative perspective, feeling negativity, but that's totally fine. It's not how how you got into that negativity, why you got into that negativity. It is how you actually emerge out of it. It's totally fine to feel that negativity, but once you're done feeling it, once you're like, okay, I felt enough, I have to jump out of this, then start looking at the positive perspective and know that this happened for a reason. This was meant to happen and it happened, and that is totally fine. So if right now I'm thinking that my health is not good, I have to be hospitalized. Yes, you're thinking that. Remember, now you have to be aware. See, self-awareness is very important. It's a key point here. So you have to be aware that, okay, I'm feeling this right now. So try pivoting, shift your attention to, it's okay, it's happening for a reason. My body needs to, give out this negativity. So it's giving it out. I'll be more healthy from inside if all of that toxicity will be removed from my body. So that is how you look at perspective. Shift your thoughts. Okay, you have that power, trust me, you do. And it will not be able to happen in one day, but it will happen one day, trust me. And then it will be so natural to you that you don't even have to think extra about it. You will be just like, okay, right now I'm feeling a lack, that's fine, I have enough to be grateful for in my life. And then you've got your limiting beliefs. How you can break them is just start looking at things from the broader perspective. You may be having limiting beliefs that money is difficult to manifest, money is difficult to earn. Your family, these limiting beliefs might have been like rooted in your head from when you were a kid. And other could be like money is the root of all evil, the most common one. So you have to try to change them. So as I said, education is important. Listen to such videos which try to break your limiting beliefs. And honestly, just think about it for a second. How is money the root of all evil? Try to question it, all right? And then just think, like, if you're looking at it from the broader perspective, just see money is not the root of evil because it is feeding you. How is something that is feeding you evil? It is not evil. So that is how you have to look at it in order to break that limiting belief and establish a broader perspective. And obviously the feelings, I've made that emotions video of mine in which I've just told that there are some emotions which are we cannot call an emotion good or bad, but it's just that some of the emotions, they are considered to be in the alignment state, whereas some are supposed to be in resistance state. So when you're in resistance, you're feeling fear, hatred, anger, and self-doubt. You are pushing yourself away from your goal, from your dream, because you are sensing a lack, you are sensing something negative, and that is taking you away from your dream and not just satisfying you. And there are some emotions like positivity is, again, it's a huge, there are a lot of emotions that can be counted in that. So it can be joy, peace, love, gratitude, and knowledge, all of that. So we'll look at all of these alignment, resistance in so now we'll look at the alignment and resistance. So alignment and vibrations, it's again what you're feeling. So what you feel, you're attracting that. Remember that. So if right now I'm feeling a lack, I will attract that lack. This is what manifestation means. That is, you don't have to complicate it with the 1,000 different techniques and so many different videos. No, manifestation is whatever you're feeling, you will attract that. That is exactly what manifestation is. And that is what quantum leaping suggests as well. It's because you have to align your current self to your dream self. You have to feel what your dream self must be feeling. So just take the most common example right now. If your dream is to become a millionaire, I always take this example because you can clearly understand the perspectives. So if I'm a millionaire, would I be feeling a lack? Would I be feeling there's not enough to go around? Instead, I would be giving out more to people. So my dream self thinks that money is easy and she or he has enough. But my current self right now is thinking that I don't have enough, there is a lack, and I can't afford this or that. So my current self is feeling all of those things, but my dream self feels that money is easy to come. Money, I'm rich, money comes to me easily. So you have to align your current self. You have to shift your thought process, your belief process, your feelings to what your dream self is feeling, thinking, and believing. Again, this will seem very complicated, but it is very simple. If you want to achieve something, you want to be somebody, obviously you want to be your highest self, you want to be your dream self, have the dream lifestyle. You have to align your thoughts, your beliefs with your dream self's thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. So right now, whatever my reality suggests that I don't have enough, I'm not able to pay off the rent, I will still think at this moment that yes, there is enough, and I'll be grateful for the fact that I at least have enough to feed my family, to feed myself. You have to think that, and yes, your reality will suggest it all the time that you don't have enough. Because we have eyes, we're often looking at what we don't have. But just close your eyes for a moment and just see the fact that you have money, you have more than what like a homeless person may not be having. And because you have the power to create your future, you have the power to change your reality. You can start feeling at this moment that yes, there is enough. You can just start by this simple feeling that there is enough, there is enough for me, I am abundant. Yes, it will seem so difficult if you're not paying the rent, if you are like unemployed, and if you can't afford what you want to buy. It will obviously seem so foolish and so awful to you, that how am I going to say that there's enough to go around and I have enough money in my pocket, money is easy to me. It will obviously seem difficult, but it's always the starting that feels difficult. Once you start establishing your mindset and you start rejecting the reality, just don't accept it. Why are you accepting the reality? If you want something so bad, you will not accept your reality. You will, like, obviously, by not accepting your reality, I do not mean that you don't have to be in the present and just look at the future. You have to be in the present, but also be grateful for what you have right now. Be grateful and just know at this present moment that yes, there is enough. So in alignment, try to put yourself in the alignment state. You will not be able to do it in the first time. You will not be able to do it in the first week. You will not be able to do it in the first month. You will not be able to do it in the first year. But once that year has passed, you will have definitely improved, and you look at yourself and you'll be like, yes, it seems easy right now. And trust me, it will be. So in alignment, you just focus on creating joy for yourself, feeling love, feeling peace. Whenever you feel a negative emotion, a resistance emotion, just look at the broader perspective. Okay, just think about it for a minute and say, is this worth it? Is this feeling going to bring me anything? Is it going to satisfy myself? It is going to satisfy my negative old self. It's not going to satisfy who I want to become and who I am on the path of. So in alignment, just seek knowledge. That is again a great state of alignment you can be in. And obviously practice gratitude. You have so much to be grateful for. Look around. Please don't tell me you don't have anything to be grateful because you have a billion things to be grateful for. Trust me, just look around. So I hope this whole concept was clear, because this was the major part that you needed to understand, that in order to manifest something, you have to align your current self to what your dream self is. And the way to do is by changing your thoughts, your beliefs, and feeling good every single day. And how will that be possible? As I've said, practice gratitude, seek knowledge. Find joyful moments in your day. Whenever you start criticizing someone, you start complaining, stop yourself right there. Stop yourself. And trust me, even in my first year, I was not able to stop complaining. I would complain all the time. I would complain about my situation, my reality. But now I've just come to the fact that it is what it is, and I have to embrace it. I have to be grateful for it, because I do have more than what somebody may not be having right now, and I am on the path to becoming my dream self, and I am achieving all those things. Because as I've said, it is a process. It is not one time journey, it's a never ending process. Another thing you need to understand is you have to believe. You have to believe that you can and you will. As I've said, beliefs, they are forming your base. So beliefs come first, then your feelings, then your thoughts. So in belief, you have to truly believe. See, as I've said, if you've not seen something with your eye, you don't believe it. But in this case, we have to start making us believe that yes, there is enough money to go around, because right now your reality may not be reflecting what you want. Okay, you might not be having that home you desire, you might not be having a car to go around, and the reality will not reflect what you want, but you still have to believe in the fact that yes, I can achieve it. It is not difficult for me, it is super easy. Money comes easy to me, money loves me, and I love money. Start counting your cash, keep cash in your wallet and count it. All right, keep a few extra money in your cash and just say this is enough, this is more than enough. Don't use that money, just keep it in your wallet, and just think that yes, this is enough for me. If you've kept a few hundred, a few like 100 rupees or 500 rupees, and you're not using it, you're just keeping it for the fact, for the assurance that yes, there is enough, and if I wanted to buy that special thing for myself that I find expensive, I can get it from this money. You don't have to spend it, you have to spend it mentally. That is what it is. And then I've seen people count their money, count their cash, whatever cash they're having, count it. Okay, if it's giving you that feeling, if it's establishing that belief that yes, you have enough, do it. And how do beliefs get established? You have to first remove all the toxicity, the gunk, the negativity that you have established about money. You have to remove it every single day by, again, listening to videos. Condition your mind, okay? Constantly listen to it and know there's enough to go around. And just, it's easier said than done. And obviously when I'm saying this, it will seem very difficult to understand, but trust me, just know for the fact that yes, money comes easy to me, money loves me. Just feel it. It's difficult to tell how you have to feel it, but you just have to, this is something you have to figure out on your own. I'm giving you a blueprint, but how to apply that blueprint, that is up to you. So you have to believe you can and you will. You have to first believe that yes, money comes easy to me, otherwise nothing can happen. You have to first believe in the fact that I can be a millionaire. You have to believe in the fact that I can get healthy now. You have to believe in the fact I can afford anything and everything. You have to believe in the fact that you can reach the top of the world, because you really can. Have you seen Shah Rukh Khan, the king of Bollywood? He has that sort of mindset, has that sort of attitude, that mentality, that he believes so deeply in himself that he can do anything. He can do anything in this world, and he believes that he is the best. And because he believes he is the best, he is the best. So keep reminding yourself throughout the day that yes, I am the best, and you will be. It is not narcissist of him to say that. If he believes he is the best, he eventually becomes the best, and everybody else would be crying in the corner that he's a narcissist, he is selfish. But in the meantime, he would be achieving whatever he has achieved, whatever he wanted to become and wanted to achieve. And next, another thing is persistence. Obviously, as I said, none of this will come to you in one day, but one day it will come to you. Remember that. Persistence is so important. And in this present moment, if your reality is constantly reflecting negativity onto you, reflecting the lack, you still have to constantly persist that no, I have enough to go around, I have enough money, I can afford whatever I want, I can retire my parents, I am a millionaire, and so on, so on. Your reality will not say any of that thing, but you have to. Otherwise you'll never get there. You have to repeat. Repetition is the key. You will have to repeat it several times in a day, several, like billion times in an year. You'll have to repeat it. You'll have to persist. If your reality is saying I can't afford that, you have to say I will afford it. I can afford it. I can afford it right at this moment, and I can and I will. So persistence is important. Repetition. It's not like you're saying all of these things to yourself one day, other day you forgot, you're again in that negativity, you're absorbing yourself in pessimism, and then next day you're again like I have enough to go around, and then that voice from the back of your head is saying no, you're not. That, like, eliminating that voice will take time, and repetition will ensure that the time has been well spent. Now the next thing is you have to trust the universe. There is God, okay? Atheists are crazy. There is God. There is a higher power. If you don't want to call it God, don't call it God. But there is a higher power. You can call it universe, you can call it Lord, God, higher power, or just the Harbinger, whatever. But there is somebody at the top, and you have to trust him or her, because him or her has created you. Okay, God, universe has created you, and you have to trust them that yes, they can bring whatever you desire to you. Because in the end, you have to believe in somebody other than yourself. You're believing in yourself, that's the first step, and then you have to believe that yes, universe is going to bring that to me. I'm the lucky child of the universe, I'm the favorite child of the universe. You have to believe that. You have to be a little delusional, a little bit of playfulness. It will get you where you want to be, and that way it won't even become boring for you. So trust the universe that he will give it to you, and he can give it to you, and he will, obviously he will. So just believe that. Trust him undoubtedly. Okay, if you believe that God will give it to you, he will give it to you. Trust me, trust in that fact that yes, God will give it to you. If there's nobody by your side, God is always there. Believe in that fact. Just ask God, please give me guidance, please give me signs, and he will. You just have to become pure from inside. You have to be in the state of alignment majority of your time, and you have to be nice to everybody. You don't have to complain, crib, and criticize all the time. God doesn't like those things. Next is are your barriers. So the major barriers to your manifestations processes are self doubt and fear. So fear, as I've said million times before, that fear is the lowest vibrational emotion possible. Fear pulls you away so far that even if you have made all of this progress in all of these years, the fear, whenever you feel a sense of fear, it will bring you back. Okay, it will pull you back and bring you at the starting point. Now you don't have to be scared of this. You don't have to be scared of fear itself. No, fear, see, fear and faith, belief and fear, these are two different things, and they all require you to be trust in something that you've not seen. Obviously you're believing in the fact that I have enough money, money is easy, comes easy to me. You're believing in that fact even though it's not in your reality. But at the same time, when you look at fear as well, you're believing that I cannot get what I want, I cannot become a millionaire. You're believing in that fact, but how do you know that you can't become a millionaire? Did the future tell that to you? No, obviously no. So both fear and faith, they require you to trust in something you haven't experienced, you haven't seen. So you have to choose which is better. You have to choose one of them. And if you look at that from that point of view, obviously you should choose fear, because even if it allows you to trust in something you haven't seen, you still having that sort of trust that yes, it can happen, it will happen, whereas fear is no, it will not happen. So what's better? You can or you cannot. You choose that for yourself. Then another thing is be specific and have a strong why. You have to be specific and clear in your goals. When you're thinking I want to become rich, don't just think I want to become rich. You have to first of all say it in the present tense. This is again very important, because when you're saying it in the future tense, you're again projecting it out. You're like sending out that vibration that it can come. Okay, there's a possibility. But when you say I am rich, it is, see, these are small mindset tips that will get you where you want to be. It's a very small thing, and it might seem silly, but yes, it is considered important, because if you're sending it out in the present tense, you're telling your current reality that yes, I have it in this present moment and I don't have to wait for it. Okay, so you have to do all of these things. Okay, it's tiny things that matter. So be specific and clear in your goal. Like, if I am rich, how rich am I? What is my monthly income? What sort of house I have? Yes, get into details. What sort of house you have, and it will be pretty fun. Just imagine, visualize what sort of house I will have, and what details will be there. What kinds of cars do I want? Which countries do I want to travel to? I want. What gifts will you give to your family on their birthdays? Think about all of this. You have to be specific, be clear in your goal. What do you want to do? You don't have to pick one thing, but whatever thing you're picking, you have to be clear in that. If I want to become rich, how rich? Okay, and all of those details, go into the details, that's what I mean. And have a strong why. Your why should be strong. See, it's always the why, never the how. So you shouldn't think how will it come to me, how will I get rich. Think, why do I want to get rich? I want to retire my parents, I want to travel the world, I want money to work for me, I want to enjoy life, I want to see what the world has to offer, I have to experience different cultures, I have to see different people, meet different people, see different sites, all of those things. So have a strong why. Your why needs to be strong. It doesn't just have to be like, I want to buy that car. That's not a strong why. Be a little specific. Then we also have to take a look at the process. See, Now if you're just constantly thinking about your destination, you're just like, oh, when will I get there? I'll be happy when I get there. I'll be happy when I'll get rich. I'll be able to enjoy my life, and I'll be able to make the most of my time when I'm rich. That, if you are thinking in that perspective, you're totally wrong. Please give up right now. There's no point in going ahead if you think that you'll be happy when you'll actually achieve that goal, or when you'll be your dream self. Because it you see, we cannot ignore the fact that just because we want to manifest something, we want something in the future, we have to leave our present. See, the past, it is gone, we cannot change it. The future is yet to come, so we can just expect the best from it. That's the most we can do, and we can just create our reality in that sort of way that we get what we want in the future. But ignoring the present, constantly living in the future, that is not the way to go. You have to enjoy the process while you do it. You have to live in the now while you do it. You just have to constantly think about, oh, I wrote 5 affirmations today. Now I hope money comes to me by the end of the year. I've made a vision board, and I hope money comes to me sooner. I hope I achieve all of those things on my vision board by this year. No, you have to enjoy the process. I've did this and be carefree. Like, I've made a vision board, and now I'll be carefree. I know it is in my reality. That is why I can see that in front of me. My vision board. That is why I can see it in my vision board. So you have to enjoy the process. It's as simple as it sounds. Just enjoy the process. Live in the present. Don't forget to live in the present, because that is what you have. If you're constantly wasting your time, like if you're constantly in the future, just thinking about the future, what you want, constantly thinking about what you want, and ignoring your present, that is not the right way to go. And trust me, you will never be able to achieve what you want to. Another thing is, let go. Okay, you don't have to hold on to your dreams. See, as I think I've explained this in a previous video of mine as well. Your dreams, they are a balloon, and what you do, and the sky is the universe, the god who can provide, the provider who can provide it to you. So when you keep holding on to that balloon, you don't let it go, because you think, if I let it go, the dream will go away from me. But little did you know that when once that dream flies away, it will reach the provider. So you don't have to keep holding on to your dream. You don't have to be desperate about it. Remember that if you're desperate about something, it will only run away from you. So as I said, just don't constantly ponder about on the future. Just call out your reality, that yes, I am rich in this present moment, and I'm grateful for that right now. And don't just keep holding on to that, like, I did 5 affirmations today, like, when will I achieve that dream? Don't be like, when will I achieve that dream? How will I achieve that dream? That is all barriers, that is restricting you from actually achieving it. So let go. By let go, I do not mean stop saying all of these things to yourself. No, let go is just stop being desperate about it. It will seem well. See, whatever I'm saying, it sounded like, when I learned about these things, it sounded so weird to me. It sounds so confusing to me. I was like, at one point this person is saying that, but now they mean that. So it was very confusing. But trust me, once with time, you will understand everything. You will, trust me. Now we've got your manifestation techniques. So I'll get more to the technique part of it later, but first of all, you have to remember to visualize. Use your imagination to its best power. See, when I'm just saying I'm rich, imagine yourself, visualize yourself actually drinking that champagne by sitting at your private island, at your private beach, and your Mercedes is parked at the side, and you've got your villa at the back. You have to visualize all of this. As I said, get clear, go into detail. Your family and friends are congratulating you, you're having a great cake. Use that power of your imagination. This is what makes it fun. And this way, you're also like, okay, now I'm seeing this. See, our eyes always tell us what's real or not. So this way, you're also using your vision to its best use. So apart from visualization, you can also write. See, writing is a great thing. Again, scripting, that's what it's called in this sort of community. So you just write out your goals in the present tense, like, I am rich, I am a millionaire. So just script about your day, like, my day in life as a millionaire, and just write all of it in the present tense. So that's again something. You can go more into this writing part by just looking at some other videos on YouTube. I'll not go into that detail. Now, apart from this, you will find 100 of manifestation techniques, cup methods, water methods, leaves, and 7 different portals coming this year. You'll find all of that. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I myself do a lot of these things. But it's just that manifestation techniques techniques particularly only work if it's your belief. So as I said, your belief is the foundation. You have to first believe. So if you're believing in some sort of technique, like I'm believing that yes, if I'm writing this on a paper and I'm giving, like burying it in inside soil, in soil, then I will get my dreams. So I have to completely believe it. If you just if you're just doing all of those techniques, doing 10 different techniques in a day, 10 different prompts in a day, trust me, that is not going to be beneficial if your belief system is not strong. So no matter how many techniques you do, if your belief, your foundation is bad, if it's wobbly, then your techniques, they will eventually fall down. There's no use. So you have it all comes down to belief. That is what I mean. And then prime your surroundings. So it's just that you cannot fix the people around you. There's a quote that I've heard, I'm pretty sure you must have too, that you cannot change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. So this means that whatever individuals there are, you cannot change who they are, okay, but you can change them from your association circle. You can change them, remove them from your circle, or at least set barriers. Some people, they believe that others people are the problem. They're not able to manifest because they are constantly putting a pressure on them, or they are the reason why they're not able to manifest. But eventually it is you who's the problem. It is you who's the barrier, okay? You're that barrier. Nobody is the problem. You cannot fix anybody. When you realize that fact, that you cannot change anybody, nobody belongs to you, nobody is your responsibility, and you need to just fix yourself by changing, okay? Most people want everyone else in the world to change but themselves, but it's easier to change yourself than others. Remember that. And you don't have to, by prime your surroundings, I just mean like you can put barriers with people. If somebody constantly gets on your head, is constantly complaining about you, just saying that you are not meeting the expectations, set boundaries. Whenever they're saying that, like sing a song to yourself, I don't know, just remind yourself that yes, you are enough. It doesn't matter what they think of you, but it matters what you think of yourself more. So lastly, the final thing that I want to say is gratitude. Gratitude is so important. First of all, it is a high vibration emotion, but more of the benefits you're getting, it is so good. Like when you're just being grateful for at a moment, and please don't say you don't have anything to be grateful to, because you've got 1,000 reasons why. Okay, you've got 1,000 reasons to be grateful to. Just look around yourself. And even if you think I don't have enough money right now, there's a lack in my life right now, I have a financial lack, just look around. You're able to watch this video, you're able to hear this with your ears, you're able to look around the world, you're able to drink water, you're able to have food, you're able to walk. Be grateful for all of that, okay? Not everybody made it this far, and not everybody has the privileges that you do. You're technically more richer than the person on the streets. Be grateful for that. You're technically richer than them. So why do we always look at the people who are on the higher pedestals? Let us take a look at people who are also lower than them, and not in that perspective that like, oh, they are lower. Not in that sort of selfish, greedy perspective that, oh, they're below me, so I'll not respect them, I'm higher than them. No, that's not the case. It's just that be grateful for your situation. Be grateful. So that was it for today's video, and I hope you learned something or the other, and I hope you understand what I meant to say. It will be difficult at first, but trust me, listen to this video on loop and you'll completely understand. Every single day it will be a learning to you. You will learn something new, and you will have a better understanding of this topic. So I'll see you next week. Remember, you're worthy, you're blessed. Bye bye.